Yo, how's it going? So I'm going to fill you in on the challenge, but before I do that, I want to focus this video more on my polyphasic sleep routine. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go back and watch my previous videos. I'll timestamp this one. If you just want to see an update on the challenge, click the timestamp link. I just want to give a shout out to another fellow polyphaser, Jake B. Go check out this guy's channel. I've been really enjoying his videos because he has a very methodical, measured approach to the information that he shares. He doesn't beat about the bush, he gets straight to it, and I've gotten a lot of value out of his videos, especially his recent one on the Pomodoro technique, and I've been using that. It's a productivity technique. I've rediscovered it. I knew of it a few years ago, and thanks to Jake I've gotten back into that, so I'll make a video about that. So anyway, go check this guy out. He's on the everyman schedule, and I'm hoping to take it to the everyman schedule eventually. But actually this morning I thought to myself, I'm quite happy to stick with the schedule that I'm on now. And what is that schedule? Well, I've been keeping a little spreadsheet. So it's basically the dual core. I take my first core between the hours of 10:30 and 11:30, wake up round about 2 a.m, and then I take a second core at around about 6 a.m. And I'll take that core for as long as I want. I tend to wake up within 2.5 to 3 hours. So if you look on this spreadsheet, when I first got back on this schedule on the 9th of February, total sleep was averaging around about 6 hours. And I do pretty well on that. Next to this column, next to the total sleep, I've got my feeling. How do I feel throughout the day? On average, I give myself a score between 1 and 5. 5 is I feel fine. 4 is I feel tired but okay. 3 is I feel tired and a little bit crazy. 2 is I feel like crap. Had to think a moment. 1 is I'm in zombie mode, you know, struggling to even stay upright. So, and as you can see, I had this one instance where I was at a 3, and I took lots of extra sleep. So about a week and a half into this, I went to Manchester. I go to Manchester every so often, and I overslept. But I knew that that would happen because I'm looking after somebody. My dad, he's elderly now, so that's my challenge, is next time I go out of Manchester, I'm keeping to the schedule. I'm keeping to the schedule. So anyway, I got sick, I got a cold. Everyone's got a cold right now here in the UK around this time. I thought I'd gotten away with it, but I didn't. And so anyway, I got back on it with this new stick challenge. $200 is on the line. And you know what? There's no way I would do yoga if I hadn't have put that $200 on the line, or even done these videos and have some form of accountability. And I'm glad, even though it's like, I'm not so much forcing myself, but even if I get carried away during the day, I don't manage to do my exercise, when it gets to 7 p.m, 8 p.m, I think, oh no, I don't want to have to come on YouTube and say I didn't do it and pay $200. So I do my yoga, and now what I'm hoping will come from this is I'll be able to say, yes, I hold a yoga practice. Yes, I am a meditator, and I experience the profound well-being, the profound sense of centeredness and well-being that comes from daily meditation. I don't want to be saying I need to meditate more, and man, over here I've got loads of books on meditation, the benefits of it, and I've dabbled. I've had profound experiences, but then I haven't kept the practice. And I think the benefit of keeping that practice, not just meditation, but eating healthy. Deep, rhythmic breathing exercises. The Pomodoro technique. Being organized in general, what comes from that is when the crap hits the fan, when I'm meditating, I'm not taking it personal, I'm focusing on the solution. I'm solution oriented when I'm healthy, when I'm not feeling stressed. So the detox is helping me to feel stable. Definitely not overdosing on sugar is definitely, I believe, creating a balancing effect in my brain. So self-efficacy. It's a sense of self-efficacy. And I got that term from Nathaniel Branden, this book, Nathaniel Branden, Honoring the Self. He mentions the word self-efficacy a lot. This is a great book, by the way. This book got me into becoming a life coach. Fantastic book. So let me just refer to my notes. Yeah, so the 5-second rule. I think that gives you an idea of the path I'm on in terms of the polyphasic sleep. So I want to explain to you the 5-second rule. You may have come across it, but before I do, what am I aiming to do? What's my next step with this schedule? The next step is to slowly bring my second core to around about an hour and a half to 2 hours. And I have slowly been doing that. You'll notice aside from yesterday where it was a Saturday morning, it had been a long week. I'm working 24/7. I'm building myself up as a freelance web developer. I'm growing a web development agency with my partner, and we're teaming up with other agencies. And so there's a lot of work right now, which is good. But it's like on Saturday morning, I thought, oh, let's just relax in bed. But anyway, today I got it under 2 hours, and on Friday morning it was under 2 hours. Thursday was bang on 2 hours. So I'm confident that I will bring down the second core and take a nap if I need one. So I'm not in such a hurry to begin the everyman, because I'm quite content with this routine. I don't even have to take a nap normally, and I get to have that time in the middle of the night where it's so peaceful. I can take a step back, just plan out my day, and I'm enjoying it. Now, I need to make good use of the 5-second rule. You can go check it out. Basically what you do is when you become conscious in the morning, rather than lying there, like I'll lie there even though I'm bursting for the toilet because it's cold here right now. The bed is comfortable, and I'll just lie there and I'll hit snooze, snooze, snooze. The 5-second rule is you count down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you just take action. So I just stand up. And that's what I've got to do more often. I've been doing it on the past couple of days. So yeah, so I think the thing with getting into a polyphasic sleep schedule is, I think it's all in the mind. I've gone through times in my life recently, just last year, where it's like I'd had enough of polyphasic sleep. The idea of waking up after just 3.5 hours of sleep was like, no, I don't want to do that. I go to sleep and it would be a case of, I'm going to get 8 hours and oh man, I need my 8 hours. and it's funny though, because I had an experience, it must be about 5 years ago now, where I first got into this and I attempted the Uberman schedule, and it was the heat of the summer. There was another guy making videos on it and just sharing his journey, and that's why I really appreciate Jake B sharing his journey, because it just helps this whole thing. I was out there walking my dog. It was 8 p.m. and I just had this sense of, because I was really feeling like I needed more time to get into web development, and I felt like I'd beaten time. I felt like the shackles were off me, and it was like 8 p.m. I knew I was going to get a 20-minute nap, at 12, and I'd have the whole morning to learn code and build websites and build up my skills. And it's almost as though once you get into this, there's no going back. And if you really do look into it, before we had electricity, people did wake up naturally in the middle of the night. You do, that it's been documented. So it's no surprise to me that I feel very alert at 3 a.m. Round about 6 a.m. though, I'm wanting that bit of REM because that's when I get most of my dreams. And I've had some interesting dreams. I had a lucid dream a few days ago. I hadn't had one of those in a while. So the last thing I want to touch on is coffee and getting out there. So I bought this new Mac with my hard-earned cash. I paid cash. I didn't want to have to pay interest, and I'm over the moon with it because my last laptop, it weighed about 3 kg. It was a massive beast. Served me well, but I've got this new laptop. The plan is to get out there a little bit more. And I've given up coffee pretty much, but I want to enjoy a coffee when I'm outside at a coffee shop, do a little bit of work, catch up on some emails. I'm a social person. I enjoy being around people. I enjoy community. I also enjoy my alone time. I'm a freelancer. I like to be by myself and read and contemplate. But I want to get out there more. I want to meet more people, make more connections. And that's my challenge as well. So the detox is going well. I've not become accustomed to taking photos and putting it on Instagram, although I did take a few. I've been posting updates to Twitter, and I'm feeling the benefits already on the detox. I feel very clean. It feels more me. I got into detoxing a few years ago and just always felt like it was too expensive. It's only until now that I've reached a place of financial stability, I guess you could call it, whereby I'm spending the extra bit of money on the organic food. But this is the thing, when you eat soups and stuff, you can really stretch out your money a lot further. I'd been eating a lot of ready meals. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. This video's gone on long enough. Hope you got something from it. In the next one, I'll get into the Pomodoro technique. Until then, take it easy, and I'll catch you later. Peace.